Hi everyone, I'm Mari. I own the Balance Room, a Pilates studio in Queen Village here in Philly. What you're about to see or you're about to watch is a shorter clip from a longer workout that we had filmed. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope to see you soon. And we're gonna use our mini band if you have it, put it around right above your knees, and we're gonna lay down on our left side. So we're gonna work our right leg first. When we lay down on our side, you want your elbow right underneath your shoulder, right? So if your elbow was out here, you wouldn't be able to get the support or the lift from the side that you need. So your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. And again, tucking your shoulder into your back pocket. Shoulders are always going to be a theme in my Pilates classes. So tucking that shoulder in and then use your top hand to kind of like scoop your rib cage up away from the mat. And I'll keep reminding you to like scoop up away from the mat here, but it's just like a good little cue you can give yourself. And then the top hand can go wherever. We're gonna bend our knees towards 90 degrees. It doesn't have to be exact. And we're just gonna come into a little clamshell here. So when you're ready, you're gonna rotate that top hip open and then just pause for a moment. You'll notice maybe that your top hip, it's tempted to roll back behind your bottom hip. We wanna keep our hips nice and square. And I think the mini band does a really good job of keeping them there. We're gonna lower your leg down and then lift your leg up. So if you're working with a mini band, you feel the restricted range of motion just naturally. The band likely is pretty thick. If you're not working with a mini band or you're working with something with a little less tension, you still want to restrict your range of motion so you keep the work in your outer hip, outer glute, and you're not letting your hip fall back and again, borrowing from a different part of your body to make this happen. Let's do another 5. Keep breathing. Exhale 4. As you know, breath is still a big part of Pilates, whatever body part you're working. Last 2. And then we'll do 1 more. Hold the external rotation here and just feel a zip up from your midline and the pick up of like the bottom side of your rib cage. Now your knee is gonna stay lifted, but your hip is gonna internally rotate to parallel when you lift your foot up to meet it. Now keep your knee lifted back to external rotation, heel to heel. Now lift your foot up. Think about like a key and lock situation, right? So you're spinning that key one way and then the other. That's what like your femur head and your hip socket are doing here for 3, 2, woo. Last 1. Now hold your leg lifted. You're gonna lower your whole leg down and then lift your whole leg up. So you get a little relief here. The band is gonna slacken and then the band is gonna tighten for another 2. Last 1. Exhale, lift. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little internal rotation. Again, the band is gonna slacken your knee to knee and then back to parallel. So we're back in that like key and lock situation, only moving the opposite direction. Another 3 and 2. Last 1. And then we're gonna quickly combine them, okay? So you go external into internal. You kind of like pass through parallel. And if your outer hip, outer glute is not burning, I don't know what to tell you. Mine is on fire. We'll do another 3 and try to look forward, even though I'm kind of looking down towards my leg. Try to look forward so your neck is aligned with your spine. Do 1 more. I think I gave you an extra one, but leg is gonna lift and leg is gonna lower all the way down. Ooh, if you wanna take a little like fist to outer glute, outer hip here and give it like a little massage, you can. And we're just gonna flip on over to the other side. Thank you so much for joining us. Check out our full flows, the rest of our content when you have a moment, and subscribe to see more and hear more. I'll see you soon.